The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set, hut, forward at the flag. Mike, check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Hut, 64, wait, coming. Check, 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 check. Watch the safety creep. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Rock, 25, check 25, check 66, bullet, half. Joker, joker, shut up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
54, they can't hang with us. 6 guy, check 6 guy. Kill, 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 turn up. Kill, 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 turn up. Check, 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 check. Check 37, check 37. Watch switch, watch switch, watch switch. Under 10, under 10, 10. Squeeze, slam.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got daylight. The 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Redskins 0. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Redskins take over.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
SOS, SOS, SOS. Rotate. Step. SOS. Go. Out, out. That's it.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll they'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Mike 54. Bring it. 36. Kill. Check. Fresno. Go. Check 9. He's crashing. You're out. Check 24.
And they give this time to the tailback. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go. Set. 60 yards. Off. I got him. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
To throw on 3rd down. Fields. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I got him. Begin. 61. Match box. Right. Watch the twist.
Geis. And he is going to lose yardage here. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Watch the run. Hatchet. 43 is the mic. 3 buzz. 43 is the mic.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
the set. 54. Mike 54. Man, that's trash.
On first down, this is Geis. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Strip that ball.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 3rd down, Haskins under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
54. I got it. Back. Kill. Jack. Tight dog. Shift. What? Shift. Watch the shift.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll have a first down past the 40. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Redskins 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down, make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down, and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2nd down, Haskins. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Danielle Hunter, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Haskins, third and long. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Check three. Zoom.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
Check safety. Shoot. Check. Lucky. Alert flare.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They get 1 yard back there to make it second and 14.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go. Set. White 61. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
49. Check 49.
Switch. Short. Showing it. Check the backer.
To throw on second down. Fields throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's third down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Watch 38.
Watch the slats.
Shoot. Watch out.
Back to throw. Fields. And that's caught by Smith. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
Watch that.
Undercrunch. Switch.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Hey, watch edge. Whip. Watch the whip.
Going to give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Set, ready. Henry, 51, 22, Jet, Bomber. 22, Jet, Bomber. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. He's checking. One small, stretch. Slam. You go tight. You got tight right there.
They go play action here on first down. Pressure applied. inside, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Samson Abuka make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Looking to throw. Fields. And this one complete to Smith. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 16.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Hey, check.
Check hot route. Hot orbit. Kill. Right stone. Try ball. Check your hot read.
Pick the edge. Come.
Leo. Watch safety creep.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the Redskins 16-yard line.
Set. 18 Gator. Hunt. 64. Wing. Switch Hayward. Watch the edge. Kill. Check.
Watch the safety creep.
2nd and 11. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Alert 3.
25. Check 25.
Joker. Hey, alert 3. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Kill. Go. Kill. Turn up.
Check.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Here we go, here we go.
3rd and 2, now Haskins. Throw left side complete. It's Shaw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Silver. Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4. Hey, watch the slant. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. What we got?
Throwing again, here's Haskins. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Shaw. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Let's get it.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barrett. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Ready. 60 out low. 3. Come on. 23. Watch the fly. Watch the fly. Motion. Pop.
Now Haskins on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Mike's by 4. I got one. Mike's 54.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Get some penetration here.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Haskins. Over the middle, complete. That's Barrett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards that time, and a Washington first. On the ground, it's Geis. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From the 39, Haskins. And he slings one that's incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I got you. 43 is the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Watch the run. Watch the run. Good sock, baby. That's a baby sock.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Crunch time, defense. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
The Redskins send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Watch the boot. Switch. Rush in. Rush in. 36. Kill. Check. Fresno.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
They're trying to show you they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go. 54 Mike.
Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Check 9.
Topper. 54's Mike. Check. High 7. 54.
Let's get the ball.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They'll lift it from 3rd and 1. They open Mavis Smith. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
54. All day, every day, any day. No. Off. Hey, switch gears. Big edge. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Hatchet. Check 52.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ricky. Check 3. Sponge. No. Watch twist. Check.
Now a handoff working right. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Check. Crunch. Back. Kill. Squeeze.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Freeze the mic. Watch the run. Zoom. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check. 43. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On 2nd and 9. Haskins. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
54. Mike, 54. Good. Watch the twist.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the draw, they go to Geis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Set, ready, 3, Henry, 43.
Yeah, that's what I do. Shift.
Get it all. Rest.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Elsewhere at Arrowhead, they're in the 3rd quarter. No problem for the Steelers. They have opened that lead up a bit further. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield. 40.
On 3rd and 2, Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Haskins now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
43 is the mic. Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Echo. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, tight.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again.
You.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
16 yards. First down, Washington.
Ready.
Haskins now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
I can't believe they let you play.
Pass Haskins back to the air. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4.
Throwing again on second down. Haskins. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Army. 54.
Haskins going to throw again. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On the ground, Geis. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Again, Geis. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They run with Geis. And Geis is going to be stopped short as he did not get the push he needed. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal? So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And to give this time to the tailback. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
On day, defense, on day. Hayward. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still...
2nd and 14. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Nice pick, boy.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check three, check three, check three. Check. Check safety, check safety.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Here we go with Haskins. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
3 down, 3 down.
He's back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. 3 buzz, 3 buzz. 43's the mic, boy. 43. Check, 40.
Now it's Haskins. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Hey, let's go.
Back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. It's a party now. It's a party.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9. Check Mike, check Mike. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Watch the backer, watch the backer. That's it. Check, 59, 59. Go. Pass. Watch the pass. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. Here we go.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So that one will be accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
65. Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9. And let's pin the mirror. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Back to throw.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for Minnesota, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.